Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and I actually had never considered that I would be posting a Diamond Devs video in relation to a topic that didn't cover a single developer directly. In fact, this video is to discuss around 250 separate titles, and there is actually a singular purpose to this video to ask for a little assistance in an endeavor that is actually very worthwhile. And while I tend to focus more on PC gaming, this is a little out of my wheelhouse, so I would ask for a little forbearance if I get a few details a little off. Now, back in September of 2015, it was announced that after 8 years, the Xbox Live Indie Marketplace would be winding down for an eventual complete shutdown. At that time, it allowed for one final year for indie developers to be able to continue development, with a final publish date set for September of 2016. The Indie Marketplace would then allow for an approximate run for an additional year, with a planned shutdown quote around September of 2017, with a final payout to any developers on the platform in November, whether they meet the $150 minimum payment threshold or not. Well, the gates of the Xbox Live Indie Marketplace will finally shutter its doors within the next couple of days, and there's been concern raised over the availability of a small but not insignificant portion of those games. As we tend to see on other platforms like Steam, it's not very often that you see smaller indie titles designed for more than one platform, and as that is the case here, there are a good number of titles that will not be seen by any potential new gamers, and there's one small group of people attempting to do something about that. Enter Indie Gamer Chick, a person who has reviewed indie titles from the Xbox Indie Marketplace since 2011. She has created an entire games review website and has pointed out multiple hidden gem indie titles over the years. She also maintains a leaderboard of quality indie titles that number 249 in all, a significant number of which can only be found on the Xbox Live Indie Marketplace. Indie Gamer Chick's passion for good games has led her to putting forth an ambitious but ultimately very attainable project. She has been reaching out to developers on that platform in the hopes of being able to set it up so people will continue to be able to discover these games. Her main goal in this regard is to hopefully convince those developers to port their games over to another platform like PC. If they are unwilling or unable to do so, she does have a team of volunteers already in place that are fully capable of creating a PC port if those developers are willing to allow those games to be made public domain. The second option obviously would allow those games to be ported to PC and released for free on platforms like Steam or itch.io. However, there's a bit of a problem. It would seem that there are several developers that Indie Gamer Chick and her group are having a difficult time in finding contact information for. So I thought I would lend my voice and my channel to help with the cause. I will be going through the list in order to see if I can locate any developers there that I know any way of contacting. However, as my channel has been primarily PC gaming focused, there's not a whole lot of useful overlap. However, if I can find any of those developers, or if any of my viewers know of any way of contacting any of those developers, perhaps they would be willing to reach out to them and persuade them to contact Indie Gamer Chick in regards to this endeavor, or to let her know how she can reach out to them. So if any of you would be so kind as to help spread the word, like and share this video, talk about Indie Gamer Chick's project on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and anywhere else you can think of, and by all means, please do engage other content creators and see if they would be interested in spreading the word about her project as well. And also don't forget to go check out her website, a link will be in the description below. Now, I know that this is a bit of an odd request, but for something like this, I feel like we all should do our part and help out. Video games are a wonderful thing that bring an incredible amount of enjoyment, whether it be on PC, mobile, or console. It is now the largest form of entertainment on the planet, and if some of those games, those as yet undiscovered gems, can be protected and preserved, then they can be enjoyed by even more people than before. And without this project, a large number of games might be lost, and that in and of itself is a bit of a travesty that might be avoided. Now, I would like to take a moment to compliment Indie Gamer Chick for her passion and her dedication. It's no small thing to take on something like this, and she should definitely be commended for her efforts. Again, the link to her site will be down in the description. I urge all of you to go check it out. And as always, please do let me know what you think down in the comments below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and I'll see you next time.